Well, massive sinkholes are threatening the stability of homes on the dolomitic East Rand, Katlehong. Residents say they fear for their lives and they are pleading with the City of Ekurhuleni to help them. Some have already been moved out of where they are, but many have since returned fearing vandalism. eNCA's Manqoba Mchunu is watching developments and he joins us now live. Manqoba, a lot of people have been concerned, especially in that area. We've seen young children's lives being lost in sinkholes, etc. What are they telling you about any, assistance or the type of assistance they're receiving from government?
Well, indeed, Masiko, we have spoken to several community members here who say that they now fear for their safety, given that there are massive sinkholes that are developing in this particular community. But it's not an issue that started now. We do understand that it spans back as early as 2004, where there was, in fact, a report that was commissioned by the city to look into some of the potholes that are here in this particular area. We are in Mapanga section here in Katlehong, which is one of the areas that is prone to these sinkholes. In fact, I'm just going to step out of shot, Masiko, just to give you a sense of what we're talking about here. When we're talking about these potholes, in fact, Masiko, this is one that we understand opened in December last year. And the residents here have been telling us that it started really as a small opening here on the ground. And what you're seeing here is that this place used to be a place where there was ablution of facilities. There were toilets that were here. And in fact, here, just the room that you're seeing there is a broken room that has been vandalized by, of course, the city to try and deal with this situation, to try and fix the problem here underground that has been caused by this massive sinkhole in this house. And some of the community members saying that they're already starting to see the cracks on the walls as far as these are concerned. I just want to ask Joel Matala just to show you what is happening on this wall, this fence here at this particular homestead. There already you can see there it is starting to show cracks, and really the residents here are quite worried at this particular point. They are calling on the city to intervene. We have heard that some of the families have already been moved from this particular area to other facilities, but they have come back because what has happened is that when they are moved, their stands or their houses are then left alone, and in most occasions there have been vandals and criminals that have taken advantage of this situation. But I'm going to bring in the resident of this particular house just to give us a sense of exactly how they are feeling and their concerns about this pothole. Siswami, nihlala la kulendlu and kuyawela ngemuva ninjani ukukhathazeka?
Asilali butwami, asilali, especially makunatha imvula or kunomoya. We even sometimes sifile ngathi indlu yashake, asilali akumnandanga. Ewest basilethele lama toilet lawe weplastic and sibaningi akukho healthy. Asijabulanga. Ngitshele into eyenzakale nge-13 zika December till now asikakatholi usizo.
So ke siswami niye nazama ukuthola umasipala ukuthi achaze ukwenzakala noma niye nakhuluma uthini umasipala kunini?
Umasipala wathola mina la ekhaya wathola umamkhulu wami bengingekho washiya nje iletha a sort of eviction till today asikakayitholi incazelo yokuthi kwenzakalani. We don't know anything. Abeza bas explaineli nix siyahlala nje so
ke nithole incwadi eviction esho ukuthi niphume la.
I'm not sure ukuthi isho kanjalo because of bebekhuluma ukuthi bazowisa imikhukhu like le side leli linomgodi ukuthi thina straight sizo evict abasichazeli nix.
So ke ngiyazi ukuthi hlala nezingane la ekhaya, uhlala nomuntu omdala futhi ugogo na 74 la. Isimo nje sihlala sinjani la, ugogo uthini yena ngalento eyenzekala?
Ugogo khona namanje endlini akajabulanga nix umamkhulu kimi akajabulanga, and then mina nginabantwana abancane vele bavele bayikampelela I think for kids ukuthi bangayikhona lapha kuleya mgodi. Akumnandanga, but I don't want to lie. Siphila ngathi sihlala imikhukhu, we are back to nje njengabantu abakudala bokuhlupheka. We are not happy kamampela.
And uthi kunama cracks la up la ama cracks
ama cracks nawa indlu yonke lena ama cracks nangaphakathi akhona. Bayeza nje bawashude bakhulume nje ngawo, bangasitsheli next futhi, bangasichazeli next futhi. Nalelinye nangaphakathi endlini kunjalo futhi.
So nisaba ukuthi ngawa dominini.
Yes, asilali because of magnet asinokucabanga ukuthi kuzocrack kusheke ngoba sometimes nomulelo unokuzizwa mawuphenduka embedini ube ngathi sithukile even there yabona lapha ku foundation ukuthi kunjani akukho right akumnandanga nix.
Nama toilet sisona sisebenzisayo ngeza ukuthi manje ama toilet enosebenzisayo senzeni sama toilet we plastic because lawa aweni awile.
Lawa wethu bawawisile nakhona abasichazelanga sibona nje kufika nje abantu bayawisa ama toilet. I was even complaining ngokuthi mina bengicela ukuthenga lesigubhe esisha basitshela ukuthi kwenzakalani nje akuna explanation nje la maphanga.
Okay, thank you, Sibongile Muchakela. Just explaining to us, Masigo, of course, very concerned, as you can hear. I'm just going to ask my colleague, Joel, just to move with me as I explain what Sibongile is saying. She says that, you know, they are quite concerned, especially when it rains in this community, because the water, when it, you know, it seeps into the house, they are quite worried that this might cause the house to crack even more. She says that they're quite also worried about the fact that the whole house could collapse as a result of these cracks that have opened on the wall. She says that they have reached out to the municipality, but at this particular point they have received no word from the municipality as what's going to happen. Instead, they've only received an eviction letter which says that they need to move out from these premises because of the danger, the apparent danger that lurks in this place. But as far as the issue of the cracks, she says that there are quite a number of cracks on the walls as she showed us there. But I want to show you, Masigo, what's happening outside this particular street. This is one of the streets here in Mapanga section, and you can see there, Maseko, already some of the roads have already been blockaded, and there are signs that warns people not to use those particular roads due to the sinkholes that have opened in this particular area. So it is quite a serious issue that many residents say that they are quite concerned about. Of course, we are still trying to reach the City of Ekurhuleni to try and give us a sense of what's going to happen to these people, because many of them are worried that their houses could collapse.
All right, Manqoba Mchunu with that report from Katlehong. Let's leave it there for now.